Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the brothers from GMS New Orleans camp. I'm the brother Bernard.
Brother Kabal.
Yeah. We're coming at you with a quick lesson. But before we get started, we give all praises, honors, and glories unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. And today's topic, I had it entitled "Better is the end of a thing than the beginning," and that's quoting from the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 8. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 8. And we're just gonna go straight to the point, and Lord's will this lesson be edifying.
God is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
And what I want to emphasize within that precept, it says better is the end of a thing. And right now what we're walking into is the end of an era, the end of Esau's rulership. And it's going to soon be shifted over to the Israelites, starting off with Yahushua, the 12, and the elect on now, and soon Israel's going to be on top again.
I'm going to back you up. It's 2 Ezra 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Basically, that whole precept's plain. It backs it up. Esau, he's about to get out of rulership, and he's the end of this era. He's never gonna rule again. And once we get into power, that's gonna be it for Esau. But as it follows up, you can reread again.
It's 2 Ezra 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob, being in your 12 tribes of Israel, we're the beginning. Once that's basically a power shift. Basically the Israelites are going to be back in rulership.
Yeah, basically backing up the brother. That's why it's better. It's the end of a thing than the beginning, because the end of this age we're in right now. Esau's rulership is going to be the beginning of our kingdom, of our rulership. So that's why it says better, because it's gonna be better because once this man fall, hey man, we gonna rise, man. And the Lord, he'll give that power to who's given to, or who's supposed to have the power. Which got that Sirach 10 verse 4 that you asked for. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And obviously, there's that precept about it was only the Lord's strength that Esau even got us in to the position that we're in right now. But basically that backing that up, it's really of the Lord. And it's of the Lord that this devil was even in the rulership to begin with.
Right.
But obviously it says within that precept, you can reread again, Baba Bashar.
It says, Sirach 10 verse 4 again, the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he's gonna go and set everything straight. And the Israelites, we're that's profitable.
That's right.
To the earth.
You got something else?
Nah, that's what I had on deck. But I could, if you had something.
All right. So basically, man, that's what we waiting on, man. It's the end, That's what we waiting on, because once the end of this place, man, and then, which matter of fact I just came up with it, is 2 Peter chapter 3. We'll start verse 12. I'm sorry, verse 12. It says, looking for a hastening until the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens, being on fire, shall dissolve, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. That's a question mark. It says, man, we're looking forward that end time, which ain't the end. It's basically, man, the Lord coming back and destroy this place, man. Esau's rulership, that's what heaven represents. It represents rulership, And basically, man, Esau's rulership could be destroyed, man, by those nuclear missiles, that fervent heat. Once that happened, This what comes with it. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So amen. That's why amen, we waiting for the end. You know, because amen, when this place end, it's gonna be our beginning. Because amen, our beginning, man, it's gonna be fully righteous, man. You know, because hey, that power's gonna be we gonna be profitable of that power that Lord's about to give it to us, man. Because hey, we're gonna be fully righteous.
Yeah, we're gonna be ruling under the law, statutes, and commandments.
Mm-hmm.
That's where this whole kingdom has went wrong from the beginning.
Yep.
You know, Esau's era. You know, but in our era, when Yahweh Shai's era really, you know, when it comes, it's gonna be the whole earth is gonna flourish from the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right. Yeah. Well, hey, man, that's why it's better at the end of the day than the beginning. You know. That's all I had.
Come on, well, yeah, we can end it right here. So, Lord's will, this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. And before we get out of here, we'll give all praises, honors, and glories unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, teaching the well, and peace and blessings to the whole flock. Shalom.
Shalom.